This Gautam Adani is one who is capable of taking risks in his investment. MSC coming to Vizhinjam as part of Adani ports, is it beneficial or helpful for Kerala's economic development, even India's economic development on a larger scale? My answer is certainly. Credit should go to a particular individual of the state government. Umman Chandi is the chief minister.
Sir, ഒരുപാട് പോർട്ടുകളിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഈ നമ്മുടെ വിഴിഞ്ഞത്ത് ഇപ്പോൾ MSC സ്റ്റേക്ക് വാങ്ങിയതിനെ കുറിച്ചൊരു കോൺട്രവേഴ്സി നടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഈ MSC വരുന്നത് കേരളത്തിന് നല്ലതാണോ അതോ അവർ എന്താ ഇത് മൊണോപ്പൊളി ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നതാണ് അത്?
I think it would be better that I give you a detailed background of how Adani ports came into Vizhinjam for development of Vizhinjam port. I had written 3 articles on Vizhinjam, got it published in the Business Line. And in all these articles, one key factor was that when advertisement was given twice, there was no response from anyone to make an investment in Vizhinjam.
You mean to tender?
Reason being, it is a transshipment port. It is not a gateway port like Cochin in Vallarvada, where they depend on the cargo that is received from the hinterland. In Vizhinjam, it is entirely dependent on the transshipment cargo. That means cargo which is coming from other places, other countries in the world in mother vessels, getting it discharged, then it is transferred by feeder vessels to small ports in different countries. Suppose cargo doesn't come, mother vessels do not come to Vizhinjam, and they find that certain other ports like Colombo are more attractive, then there will be no business here. So at that time, it was thought it was an extremely risky venture to make an investment in Vizhinjam to be developed as a container transshipment port. On the 3rd time, the then Chief Minister, Umman Chandi, personally spoke to Mr. Adani, Gautam Adani, requested him to look into this proposal and tender and try to help us in getting an investment into this port. Whether happily or reluctantly, I should think reluctantly only he agreed to make an investment in Vizhinjam. I was invited to be present in Vizhinjam for the inauguration. The inauguration was done by none other than Mr. Nitin Gadkari, the then Transport Minister. And openly he said, I am rather surprised that Mr. Gautam Adani has decided to make an investment in Vizhinjam, because he was aware of the risks involved in developing a transshipment port. Now, all that is the past history. Your question is, MSC coming to Vizhinjam as part of Adani ports, is it beneficial or helpful for Kerala's economic development, even India's economic development on a larger scale? My answer is certainly, for 2-3 reasons. First reason is, MSC, that is Mediterranean Shipping Company, is the largest container shipping company in the world, with more than 1,023 vessels. They have shipping service and terminal services. terminal services are managed by Terminal Investment Limited, TIL. They are the people who manage container terminals where the MSC is involved. And for your information, there are 40 container terminals in 27 countries in the world. Vizhinjam is one among them. So therefore, world's largest container shipping company holding 21% of the market share in the world container shipping, coming to Kerala, Vizhinjam, becoming a part of the development of Vizhinjam itself is a fortune for the country and for Kerala. Therefore, MSC's arrival in Vizhinjam will open up the eyes of other container shipping companies also. Not to come to Vizhinjam, it can come to Cochin. It can develop smaller ports like Kollam, Arikal, Calicut, Ponnani, Alapi. All these small ports have certain potential for development. So they would say, if MSC can come to Kerala in Vizhinjam, there must be certain ecosystem in that place which would be helpful for development of their business. The other important aspect is that 49% share means 13,000 crores of rupees investment. You can be sure of the fact that they will have a sustaining interest in Vizhinjam. They will not go away after. If they put 13,000 crores of investment in Vizhinjam, they will not think of going to any other port. They will only have the loyalty to support Vizhinjam over a period of time. I think probably I would say instead of causing heartburn for them, we should be only happy to promote them and their interests. When they promote their business interests, our states and countries' interests are also adequately getting promoted and protected.
So when this chief minister came, UDF government, his dream is to develop Kerala
Yes.
into a port city.
Yeah.
And he is also the port minister, the finance minister. So do you think finally, Kerala, we have a chief minister who has realized the potential of the port-related development?
Yeah.
And is it feasible to develop Kerala into a port city?
Because what I say is that a port city is I would say is a big concept, a very big concept. What he wanted was, there are 18 ports in Kerala. The total length of the coastline is 560 kilometers. 18 ports. There are countries where there is no coastline. And what do we call such countries? Landlocked countries. The other is maritime countries, maritime states, maritime countries. The other is landlocked. A number of Afghanistan is a landlocked. Where do they go? They will have to go to the neighboring countries' ports they have to use. Nepal is a landlocked country. They have no ports. So therefore, fortunately, we have 18 ports in Kerala, 560 kilometers. And if these small ports can be developed properly, then I think it will enhance the economic development of our country. Each port has got a speciality. Now, for example, Alapi, close by. Alapi used to be a old port, Kollam. From traditionally it was considered to be all cashew industries and all that are there. It could be developed into that. Calicut, all these small ports, depending on the environment of that port, each port can be developed, and if we properly market it, there will be agencies who are prepared to come. They will prepare the DPR, detailed project report, and say, give us an opportunity to make investment. Our fellows will not. All along, private sector was looked upon with a certain amount of, what I would say, reservations and all that, saying, oh, these fellows who want to make money, let them make money. Along with that, if 100 or 200 people can get jobs, that is a great thing. That is the way the state should come up. So I think he has taken it up seriously. Seriously, very seriously.
I would like to go back to that question on the port project, Vizhinjam port project. To begin with, nobody wanted it, and suddenly why the valuation, people are saying that it's very high. So what has changed for Vizhinjam, and why this newfound attraction for it?
The newfound attraction has come only recently. Earlier there was no attraction. If there was attraction, why did all these fellows did not quote? When Vizhinjam was advertised 2 times, the Chief Minister had to take the initiative to go and request him and come in. And he has done it. That is because this Gautam Adani is one who is capable of taking risks in his investment. I remember in the article which I mentioned, when it was decided that Adani will be taking up there was criticism about Adani and all that. And in my article I said, the Kerala government has taken the wise decision of handing over the development of Vizhinjam to Adani, because he is one investor who is prepared to take risks. He can, because he has got deep pockets, he can afford to reduce the rate much lower than the rate offered by Colombo Port, continue to sustain loss for about 4 or 5 years, and then make profit. Only this investor only could do that. This is what I have written in my article. That has come out. So it was certainly not an attractive proposition at that time. But now, I myself felt, will this Adani will burn his fingers. He himself would have thought. But things have changed. 2 major reasons. 1, closer to the international shipping route, only 10 kilometers from the major international shipping route, diversion to this. Even Colombo and Cochin put together are slightly on the higher side from the international. Cochin may be about 20 kilometers, 25 kilometers or so. Maybe Colombo may be about 30 kilometers or so, which of course in international route and all that it's not a big thing. Second, availability of natural depth of water in the close vicinity of the shore. Because this is coastline, West Coast. West Coast is actually has a continental shelf. Continental shelf means from the shore to the seabed. Slowly as you proceed, it becomes deeper and deeper. West Coast has an advantage. Here, it doesn't go just deeper like that. Slowly only. On the east coast, it is sudden. So therefore, here, normally all the ports on the west coast, lot of dredging is required. On the east coast, much of dredging is not there because immediately you get. But in Vizhinjam, surprisingly, in about 2 kilometers when you go, you get natural depth of water to the extent of about 20 meters. Today, even MSC's the thing will not need anything more than about 17-meter draft. Here, clear 20-meter draft is there, as a result of which there is no need for dredging. The money that we spend for Vallarvadam will not be needed there in Vizhinjam. To that extent, it will be a gain for the port. Port's maintenance expenses will be much less. These two things they have kept in mind, and therefore they knew that the port tariff and rates in Vizhinjam will be much lower than in the competing ports.
So now India has many ports, like we have Gujarat, we have Mumbai, then we have Vizhinjam.
200 non-major ports and 12 major ports.
All these major ports are making profits? Are they
All are making
Are they
profits.
being run well?
Only Cochin had a little problem, but Cochin also has come up.
One last question about Vizhinjam. The way it has developed, do you give credit to the state governments, the successive governments, for where the Vizhinjam is standing?
Instead of giving credit to the state government, I would say credit should go to a particular individual of the state government, Chandi, the chief minister, who took the risk and initiative to bring this Vizhinjam by inviting the Adani person to come in and take up this project. One day, I got a call from Chandi. Chandi did not directly first speak to me. His private secretary contacted me. Said, sir, Chandi wants to speak to you. So I said, what is it? No, that he will tell you. So he came on the line. Very soft-spoken way, he said, you know what the Achyutanandan, opposition leader, has said in the assembly. He said, Chandi has already organized 3,000 crores as speed money to be given to me for giving the contract to Adani. So, since you are known as a port management expert, will you write an article properly that this transshipment port is a risky venture, and to get a person itself was a problem. 2 times we advertised, nobody came. It is with great difficulty I requested him to take interest and all that. Finally, he has agreed. So all these things, if you can put it in an article properly, I will be grateful. I said, sir, by all means I will do that. Within about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I prepared the article. The article was published in Business Line. My point is, he was accused for no fault of his. The only thing was that he took genuine interest to see that the port is developed. And had he not taken that initiative and risk, even today this is not occurred.
But then the past 2 dry government also supported the
Because they knew that things are taking shape in a different way. No. When it was inaugurated by the Prime Minister, I am free from all political affiliations. I have no particular thing. But when inauguration was made, do not mention with a sense of gratitude that this was the man who took the initiative to develop this port. No mention was made.
His name was
Not mentioned.
some others mentioned.
But yes, Adani is mentioned. Kiran Adani, the son of Gautam Adani, mentioned.